All right, folks, this is the game you've been waiting for, an exhibition match, pro versus pro. Ryan Lee and Jiseok Kim. Chris Garlick here with Stephanie Yin. Stephanie, I don't know about you, but I am pretty excited.
I'm excited too.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna. This game is kind of a speed game. I think the time limits are 10 minutes basic time.
And 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 10 times were.
It's short.
It's short.
It's short. All right. Let me just introduce Jisuk. He became a professional Go player at the age of 14 in 2003. 9 Dan just 10 years later in 2013.
Wow.
I don't know if that's a record, but that is pretty fast. Thank you, Todd. I was going to ask you for that. In 2014, the next year, so he would have been, 25, I think, won the Samsung World Championship.
Wow.
Not bad. Not bad.
Mhm.
And that is one of the most prestigious Go tournaments in the world. Runner-up at the LG Cup a year later in 2015. In 2018, won the TV Asian Championship, which is important because it is a highly competitive world blitz competition. Does
Oh.
Ryan know this?
I'm not sure if Ryan knows
Yes.
this.
So the guy knows a little bit about blitz.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan
yeah.
could be in trouble.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. So they have been talking about how much time setting they will want to do it. And Mr. Kim said, "Oh, I want to do something fast."
He
Maybe
didn't
that's
mention
the
he didn't mention the blitz part.
Not at all.
Okay. One other thing I want to mention: he also served as the captain of the Korean national Go team, 2014 to 2022. So he's a team player.
He is. He's actively still competing.
The other thing is that he likes playing golf and badminton. I did talk to him. A lot of folks know I love tennis. I've also been playing pickleball.
Oh,
I thought maybe get him out on the pickleball courts
Sounds
this week.
great.
We will see. We will see.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about Ryan?
of course. So currently Ryan is promoted to Fordham after the last year Toronto Spectacular Professional Championships.
Mhm.
He became a pro in 2014, right after the New York Go Congress. And he's now currently working at Amazon as a software engineer.
Mhm.
But still, whenever he has the time, he always does life and death to goals and play games.
Good for him. Good for him. And you were telling me another thing that tell us a little bit about how the two of them met and how this came about.
Oh yeah. So after the opening ceremony, it is very honored to say hi to the Mr. Kim, and then we came over and then said, "Yeah, hi. It's very honored to meet you." And all of a sudden, his interpreter said, "Oh, I know you. I watched your game between Chen Yao Ye." And then after that, interpreter said, "You know what? Actually, Mr. Kim is very interested in being a software engineer. He likes to hear more story about you, how you get into Amazon, and then they got along very well, and then we are best friends right now."
Very nice. And you said you had one other thing. It turns out that you have in common. You both have a small child.
Oh yes, right. So both of us have a daughter and then a very similar age. Someday, hopefully next year or soon, we can the daughters can meet together and play Go.
It's a family affair.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Well, how exciting. And again, so the whole crew is here helping me with this stream. So please let us know your questions and we will try and respond to them. There is a question about Ryan wearing a smartwatch that is measuring his heart rate. That is true. Devin outfitted him. Devin has been wanting to do this. So this was Ryan. Ryan was like, "Yeah, sure." We wanted to hook him up with a little EEG for his brain waves, but maybe next time. So yes, and I think even that's being streamed, so people can actually see. So Ryan might look calm,
Okay.
but if his heart gets going, we will know.
Yeah.
So this is new. I think this is our first time we're ever doing this, right? All right. So you're
excited.
witnessing history here. We'll see whether it actually is useful. I don't know. We will see. I think we have enough game to take a look at. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. They're playing very fast.
I wonder why.
30 seconds. Okay. So this is the current game up to 33 moves. That's 33.
Something like that. Yeah. 33.
Okay. So let's go from the beginning.
Go from
right. Okay. So Ryan is playing black, and then it's AJ rules. So Komi is 7.5 points. Okay. Oh, rotating 3-4 to intentionally avoid 3-3 invasion. Okay. But obviously, Mr. Kim doesn't really worried about the 3-3 invasion. So he started with a 2-star point.
Is that normal these days? The double high? Is that? It seems like so many folks like to play the 3-4s these days.
Yeah, it's still pretty common.
Okay.
It's just when you're very tired of getting invaded by the 3-3, then you can try something different.
Got it.
Okay, but this is still pretty common. Okay, large
Big
enclosure.
nice move.
So nowadays, especially after AI, AI is teaching us black, since black is taking a very big komi, and we, as black, we have to play like a fast style in the opening so that we can take advantage of the sente. So that's why the large enclosure is more common than the small enclosure. Okay, and then low approach, very classic, and then kick and jump. And when you have a 2 stalls, you make a 3-space extension, and you can also choose low or high, depends on your style.
Just the style preference, the snow reel, they're both about the same.
No, about the same. But if you are more like focused on outside influence and a fast style player, then the high 4th line is better.
I think sometimes people worry, oh, are they going to get scooped like at S9 or something like that, or maybe a placement at R7 or something like that. But this has more outside. Outside.
Yeah. In most of the situation, when you choose the high extension, you're ready to tanuki after your opponent pincers.
Got it.
Approach. Oh, he didn't approach.
Whoa.
Yeah, jumped right away to the
3-3. Right away.
Yeah.
Not unusual.
Yeah. I don't know how Ryan looks right now. But if audience can see the
we have a camera on. So I think we have
a
live feed of the players. So we have got and we have audio too. So I think they can probably hear the clicking of the stones.
Awesome.
If you have turned on. We can take a little poll. I don't know how to do a poll. Devin, do you want to do a poll of whether people want the sound? I'm just trying to work with you here. So, do you want to hear the sound or not the sound? But then you have to tell Ginger no cuss words and stuff.
In chat
mentioned. Yeah? Okay.
Also, resting heart rate's normally 60 to 80. So Ryan's actually quite high.
Is he high?
Oh.
Well, we should say that you very kindly brought your husband lunch. Which I used to get home from work and I'd be really hungry, and Lisa would say, and I'd say, "Oh, I forgot to eat." She'd say, "How do you forget to eat?" I would never forget to eat.
That's right.
So Ryan, you brought him a couple sandwiches. We tried to give him the sandwiches. And he said no. So maybe he needs a little food there.
Yeah. And I actually asked him 3 times whether you want to.
3 times.
3 times, and whether you want to have a lunch.
Okay, and I asked him twice. Maybe I should ask him one more time.
But he also declined my.
Me too. All right, it's on him. This must be a professional level move.
So I think even he may look very calm, but inside of his heart is beating very, very fast.
Well, we know that for a fact now. Okay. Well, you'll keep us posted on the whole heart rate situation.
Yeah. How did you guys do that?
I don't know. It's Devin. He's got him.
That's awesome.
I know. Right? That's what the crew here. We don't mess around. All right. So this is fine. Timing is fine for the invasion.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Actually, earlier is better.
Yep.
Because there's more possibilities in the mid game that you can choose from. Okay, and Hana is one of the common response.
I have been playing this a lot lately. Can you show the couple of things here? Because I've been doing this when I play the computer.
Okay.
And I've been playing it a lot. I have no idea if it's any good, but it really settles things.
Yes. So Hana and double Hana is actually the easiest way to settle it because after this, black doesn't have any other choice. Black will have to choose to capture the stone and get trade.
Finish.
And then finish. And then you can tanuki.
Well, it's interesting because when you play the computer, it almost always does the one extension of C18. It'll take one. You keep going.
Keep going.
I
see.
And it will always take the one, and then you extend, and then it tanukis. For the aji for later, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's just like a habit or a hobby.
I mean,
that
every single time, so I
yeah.
figured it must be.
Yeah, but that's incentive for black at any time, so you don't have to do it
Okay.
right away.
Option.
Yeah, as optional.
Got it.
Maybe just the AI likes to play immediately, and then they choose to.
It must, because
Mhm.
100% of the time. Hey, Todd, could I get a water? It's right over there. Thank you. Okay, so anyway, that's not the game.
Yeah.
So that's yeah. Thank you.
And another common and easy way to deal with this is just the extend. But I think the whole direction of weight is not very great because the stone, the large enclosure already limited the influence right here. And I think the ladder works right now. So just to make sure I'm not mistaken, the
Tell
ladder.
you're reading because
Okay.
your lips are moving.
So if the ladder works,
Right.
yeah, because of this stone, the ladder breaker here,
Mhm.
black can actually jump. And then in either way, black is in a pretty good position because as I mentioned earlier, the wall is actually limited by the stone here. And if black jumps here, uh, in most of situation, white must have a very good ladder breaker. Otherwise, if white can only do like normal jump here, and locally, this whole position favors black. But in this game, there's no very good ladder breaker in the lower right corner because this is very solid.
It's just not settled.
Yeah. Okay, that's why Mr. Kim played Hane and double Hane. And this is pretty straightforward. You know what? There's a very funny story.
Yeah.
I was not intentionally teaching my like double GTQ students to learn the AI josekis, but these josekis are just too famous
Right.
online everywhere. And then they started learning somehow. I maybe play against a robot online,
Hmm.
and then one day, and they came to me, Miss Stephanie, I want to learn the AI josekis. Can you show me? And then yeah, of course I can show you. And then I taught them most common variations about the 3-3 invasion. But they made a huge mistake, not just only limited to my students, but other people I saw online, and then some people are playing in the open. They forgot to connect before Atari. That at least I saw this 10 times. So everyone.
So always connect.
Yes.
Connect. You don't. Yeah. It kind of messes up the joseki, doesn't it?
Totally, because
It's like done.
yeah, it's done.
Okay, just go ahead and show it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that would be
dear.
disaster for Wei.
You think? You sure?
Yeah, because the two stones are supposed to be
It
captured.
feels almost resignable. So like, what does White do? All of those moves, there's not even any aji.
No, it's
And
very
even- and-
firm, and then
And
with
Black has a beautiful Panuki sort
Yeah.
of shape there. Oh
Yeah.
dear. Yeah. So don't do this at home, guys.
Okay.
This is sort of the trouble is when you mindlessly do josekis,
Mhm.
is that then you like forget one of the moves.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Always understand the moves first, and then you will automatically memorize it.
Right.
Mm.
Right. Okay. So always connect.
Yeah, always connect. And then Atari.
And this is all driven. This is just when you get double haunted, you really
Mhm.
because sometimes I've seen. Put you back up just a sec.
Mhm.
Just a minute on this. So here, some people might say, "Oh, I don't want to do this," and they might just connect. And then I think it just gets really painful, right? Because
Mm.
here, then you still have to live.
Mhm.
Boom, boom.
Mm.
Now, Black alive? No.
Yeah, it is alive.
Yeah, okay.
Mm. What?
But Q players might be a little worried. Is it alive? You have to think about it. And, death in a honey. I don't know, right? So it's alive, but you have to read it out. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
It's not necessarily the easiest life in the world either. Is that right? I think there's a little bit of a trick move. Do you ever
Right.
show people very quickly, like if White tries to kill?
Actually, one of my lecture, the
Mm.
title is "The Secret Equations in Go."
The secret equations.
Yes.
Equations. That's a math thing.
I created the equations about the shape.
All right. All right. I didn't even know this. I'm not even setting you up. Okay.
Okay. Should I?
Please.
Oh, then the audience won't go to my lectures anymore. Okay, that's fine.
All right. If you're here in the Go Congress,
Okay, so the equation, this shape is called the L shape
Yes.
because it literally looks like L, and the original shapes start. Oops, sorry. Wait, still. The original shape starts
yeah,
from
yeah.
this.
Right.
Okay, and then the equation is if you see the L shape itself is already dead shape.
Yeah.
So no matter black's turn or white's turn, it's already dead.
Boom.
Yeah. So the biggest eye black can play is
Yep.
the bogey 5. All right. With one hane, if black has one hane, does that help?
I don't think so.
No, it doesn't help.
Yeah.
All right. No matter which side hane is, it doesn't help.
Yeah.
So it's still already dead.
Yeah.
With two hanes, what do you think? Sorry, I'm giving.
No. It just, I
I'm
mean, it
giving
just,
you,
it just
pop
looks like
quiz
such
again.
a sad shape. I'm still thinking that something
Mhm.
like A18 is kind of scary looking, but the Hanes might help. I don't know. I'm gonna say maybe not.
That's why it's the equations.
It's an equation. All right.
Yeah. So usually, when you see one hane, two hanes, in some situations it will help,
Okay.
but in L shape, it doesn't help. It doesn't matter how many hanes you
Okay.
have. It doesn't help at all.
So, like, if I had 3 Hanes,
But it's not gonna.
you said it doesn't matter how many Hanes, right? 4 Hanes.
Maximum is 2 hanes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay. And this is the original L shape. And I
So
like
the L shape is just still the L shape. The Hanes are irrelevant. It's the L shape is the problem. Because what I'm looking is the internal thing, and I just don't see 2 eyes there.
Right. It's the same as the original shape. The biggest eye space black can make is still a bogey 5.
Bogey 5, yep.
That's why the hane doesn't work.
5.
And then let's go back with one tail. I created a shape called, well, the shape is there, but I created the name. It's a tail. This is a tail. Oops. This is the white stone right here. Okay. So the L shape now without hane, but with one tail. What's the solution? Sort of like a tail, right? Like a turn. So that is Centilif Gote die.
Right.
Means if black goes first, black can make a life. If white goes first, then white can just simply use
Hane and poke.
Yeah. Reducing the eye space is always the easiest way, and then can make the shape tail bogey 5 again.
So we'll stop now, and people have to come for the rest of the lecture.
No, yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on with the game.
Okay, let's go back to the actual game. Oh, that's not where we stopped. Okay, this is where we stopped here. Okay, and then black play. Oh yeah, this is very big move. Spencer approach back. And then, as I mentioned earlier, if white choose the high extension, then white should be ready to tanuki. Okay, and knight's move. Keep expanding the moyo here. That's the good follow-up after the approach. And knight's move. What do you think about this move?
You know, I always want to play this move. But I don't know. I guess it is Sente against the group.
This is Go is all about efficiency.
Right.
So if the exchange move, your move is always more efficient than your opponent. No, you don't even need to count the board. You will win the game because your moves are more important. But there's a hard part is you don't know how efficient the move is. You don't know how much value the move is unless you really have the certain territory in hand.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is a high level play.
Yeah.
Because just by looking at this move, it doesn't have any territory.
Right.
But the harder part is the high level play of this move is White can see how much value he can get after this.
So it's a follow-on move.
It's the follow-up.
Because it seems very slow, very solid. But like you say, where's the territory?
Okay. All right. So what white wants to do is black responds here, and then white can make side extension, not only create some influence here, but also limit black's influence there, the potential. Okay, so black says, no, I don't want to see that happen. So I want to take, this is the called double wing shape, 2 wings. And then that's a perfect shape for expanding a moyo. Okay, and of course, then the white will come over here and surround this group. Oh. Okay.
Wow.
I think a black now is saying, okay, you take that group and I'm going to get that square in the top right corner.
Okay.
I think that's probably Ryan's strategy, because usually when you play against the stronger players, if you play like a very solid territorial style, it's harder to win.
Right.
But if you make a moyo style and you force your opponent to jump in and invade, then you will have a higher chance to win. I guess this is his style. I don't know.
That's what it looks like.
Okay. Oh. Okay. So I think right now, white shows there are 2 different ways you can reduce or invade. One is reduction move. One is invasion. Invasion, of course, is riskier because you have to dive in and you have to make sure you can go up and then live, run away.
Yeah.
But in this game, I think Mr. Kim chose reduction style. He doesn't want to go too deep because he already have some profit on the left side. It's not worth it to take that risk. Okay, this is a good shape. Yeah, 2 horses face. That's pretty good. And this move also protects some eye space. And currently it doesn't have a very good move to keep attacking the 4 stones. And then black will have to temporarily tanuki and then get some other profit on the board to make the board more even. Okay. Extend. I think there should be in the Byoyomi time because the basic 10 minutes should run very fast.
Right.
Because of that move. If it's not,
that's a good bit.
Yeah, that's earning time.
Right.
Okay. And Hane, clamp. Yeah, these after the attack here, these 2 moves are the good follow-up moves. And then it forces white to connect back. Oh, that's very surprising. I thought
too small right now.
Yeah, it's too small.
It's always there.
Yeah, it's always there. And then if black connects everything, then the whole group will be in danger, in trouble.
And it's only capturing those is only we're getting it.
10,
12 points.
12. Yeah, 10 to 15 points. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently he will get invaded.
My goodness.
So large.
But yeah, Ryan doesn't have a lot of options, though. He can't play closer.
No, they can't. This is too inefficient.
Too tight. Yeah, that's too easy.
So he had to play here. And then let's see how he will now. He has to find a way to Sabaki because there are so many weak groups. And then he decided to settle this stone first because it's easier to get Sabaki in the corner.
Right.
And then the other 3 stones. Oh, okay. All right, this is what happened. So I thought he's going to connect the stone back and then white descend, and then he can push up. So sort of connect the 3 stones.
He gets a running group then, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't think he probably doesn't want a running group.
No. So I think that his strategy right now is to treat everything very lightly here and just get the cash in the pocket. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Ooh. Apparently no.
Then he goes back. Well, no, that's what you were saying. She's treating it lightly. He took the cash, and now he's I think that's consistent with what you were saying.
Okay.
Just a quick, don't count exactly, but just a quick balance of territory. How are we doing here?
I think if black can easily settle this group, black should be winning in the territory perspective. Yeah. But I'm worried. This is so deep. Can he survive? And it's white stones is everywhere. But at this point, black cannot afford to play additional stone here because if white had add more stones here, it's even harder for black to save the 3 stones. I guess at this point there's no choice for black, and he has to do something with the 3 stones. Okay. Oh. Okay. I think black should be happy to get some forcing moves here and form a double tiger's mouth. That's a pretty good shape.
That's nice shape.
Mm-hmm.
That's very nicely done.
Mm,
The timing was nice too, right?
yeah. Yeah. And then after the double tiger's mouth, since there's still a small door open here,
Yeah.
then black can easily cut through and connect. I was worried about the cap, actually.
Yeah. Attack wholesale.
Yeah. Because this whole group is pretty strong already. And then white always want to press black to the side and push them to the stronger side as well. But playing this move, well, he's 9 done. So he got he should have some plan after that.
Although we should say, I mean, Ryan has a record of doing okay against the strong players. I mean,
Yeah.
he's got a deep understanding. So this is nice.
Yeah. The mode of playing is very important. So I always tell my students, and actually all the players, you should never think, oh, your opponent is stronger, so I'm gonna win this. I'm going to lose this game anyway. Never should have that mindset, because if we're passive already, you can't win the game.
Right.
Yeah. No matter how strong your opponent is, you always treat everyone like as one person all the time.
And play the board.
Yeah, play the board. Okay. Okay. So Ryan played Atari. Okay. The ko will be very big.
Yeah, very big ko. I like that response to the peep.
If black just simply connects here, this stone becomes very light, and then white now can push again. Oh, that's disaster. It's so bad, the dumpling shape.
It's like, how many dumplings can you count here? That's like a dumpling soup.
Yes.
Good Lord.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's painful. So then...
And then white attached. So the purpose of this move is to create more co-threads.
Co-threads, yes.
Okay. I'm not sure. Is that good enough to capture the corner? If that happens? Hey, okay. So I'm sure Mr. Kim saw this variation, but he didn't choose this one. Okay.
Difficult,
It's not satisfied. Okay, let's go back to the actual game, because it's there's no co-threat for black on the board, right?
Even that's oh yeah, that would be okay. Yeah, that's 1, 2.
If black responds here, and then inner push, white cannot respond because there's no other co-threats left. So white will have to capture, and then black will kill the stone. But these 4 stones are still not alive. I guess this is too small compared with losing the whole group here. Well, we can remember, keep this like the question, and then ask the players after the game. Okay, and then black to nuke. Look at the center in the corner and capture back. Okay, extend it. Follow the original plan. So black can never connect here, because if after this move, the ko will become a smaller. So no matter what, black will have to keep fighting the ko.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Oh, okay. He started.
Okay, now we really have a ko going.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we actually caught up the game. Yeah, this is the game. This is the last move. Okay.
So this seems like a really tough ko.
Yeah, I think right now black, my instinct, black will have to respond. Oh, No, sorry. Because I was gonna say
Good call.
Because black wasted one of the moves here,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then in
yeah.
white white gets additional move in the top right
Right.
corner.
So he's already gotten some advantage.
Yeah, for white. Mm. Okay.
So what do we think?
Well, if black if black respond the ko here, um, this is too small, this ko, and then this exchange move is also benefit to white because this stone doesn't do anything on the board, and this whole group is already too strong. Okay, let's see what happened. Oops, that's not. This is the variation. Okay. Okay, I think right now we can kind of do the very simple whole board judgment.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So white has about 10 points in the top left corner, and then there are 10, 15, 20, 22, 3, 23, 33, 33, 35. So white should have 35 points in hand. Like I didn't count those 4 stones. 35. So if we add like half of the territory there, that will be 5. So let's say white has 40 points.
40 points.
And then black has 10, 12, 13. 13. So 13, 10. Okay. And then 10, 20, 30. I like white. Yeah.
Plus Comey.
Plus Comey. They started the fight here. It really depends. So even though I prefer white, but still, it depends on how they will end the fight in the lower right corner.
Mm-hmm.
And then the game is pretty fast. 30 seconds per move. Very easy to make a mistake.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's still pretty complicated. Even though the corner is dead right now, black should have some centers on the outside. So most likely, black will get something over here.
Use that to build up a position in the center right.
Yeah. So this is a sente because it's a white kill the corner, and then there's a connecting move on the bottom. Okay. Black chose to sacrifice. Oh, this is actually the actual game. Oh no, this might be my variation.
No, this game.
That's the game. Maybe they haven't played it yet. How's the timing?
Time check. Can somebody check?
So it's a 10 times 30 seconds. I believe that's. Oh, the billion. Okay. Wow, those 3 stones are huge.
Is that? Are you sure that's game? I think that might be your variation.
No, this is my variation. I think this is my variation. This is the actual game.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is the actual. Because obviously the Descent is better than Honey. So I assume that's the actual game.
Okay.
I just randomly played a move there just to do quick.
Got it.
Well,
I don't know. Black. So black played your move here, activating that Aji.
Yeah, that's something that I'm worried too. If the 4 stones are clean dead, then that's a good trade.
Okay.
But there's so much Aji there. There are many cutting points. Let's see. Ryan is a pretty good at the complicated game situation. Every time when I play him, it's annoying. Yeah, you were assuming like, oh, the fight already ended and we can happily go to the end game, but no, not even close.
No, white looks thin there. White is just.
And you mean white or black? The white is trying so black has invested the 2 moves here to sacrifice the 3 stones.
Right.
Black should get some territory by spending those two moves.
Mm.
And if white still can live there, and then that means those 3 stones are dead for free. That's not very good. Okay. And what if white attars and then attach? Yeah, there are so many ajis here. Oh. Many cutting points. Okay, so this is the actual game. I think this move also works. This move must be a misread. What should black do right now? Black cannot even connect back. Yeah.
Clamp is no good.
No, clamp. If black clamps here, the 2 stones are already dead. Because there's no way for black to connect back.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, he is very strong in the blitz game. Well, it's not a really blitz game, but
It's semi-blitz.
Yeah, similar. Oh, this is the actual game.
I don't. Well, so many Ataris and S11. I don't think he has time to connect that. Eh?
He has to. This is what he. If he Ataris here, if Ryan.
It's just two. Yeah, he's got 2 eyes.
No,
almost 2
all
eyes.
of the moves are useless. He played before.
Wow. So I must connect.
Yeah. And then pull back and then turn. I guess that will be the next move. No other move to play. Black only has 3 liberties.
Yeah,
White has 4 on the top. He played here. 4 now.
Oh, I see. All right. Yeah, it's.
Okay, and then that's also a forcing move. Black cannot afford to lose the 5 stones there, so he has to block. And then I think white is planning to have the Capra raise against the 5 stones on top. So white will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liberties. As
it's only 4 on the side, and also on the top, she's got all kinds of cutting points.
Yeah. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, I don't. Black has terrible choices here.
Yeah. So I was reading.
Yeah.
Cut, even though the stone can be captured. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 liberties plus there's a ko here. Not good. Not good.
You like white, don't you?
Oh, he cut directly.
Yeah.
That's also Sente. Black needs to come back. Otherwise, white can just simply push and cut here. So did a black play? Ooh, I don't know if. Oh yeah. So black play.
Fix the problem. So maybe ko is the best that black can get here.
Maybe not even a ko. White maybe can. Okay, so that's also a Sente.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a white now can. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then block. Okay. If Ryan loses this group, time to resign.
You think? Yeah.
No way to continue the game.
Yeah. Then he can have his lunch.
Oh yes.
Maybe that's
finally. Okay, so let's go back.
I'm trying to see if there's a way out of this. Okay.
Oh, that's not.
That was yours, right?
That's mine. Okay. I have so many variations here.
Wow, I can't tell where what is the green the real one?
Or should I
Should be
refer?
in sync. That's
Oh,
right.
Oh,
sync.
sync. Oh,
Oh,
thank you,
okay.
Devin.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
it was.
the.
I think if it has a little green, that is the actual one.
Used to.
Yeah, no, it did. It just had a little green.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5.
this is the
1, 2,
variation.
3, 4, 5.
This is the variation.
It's all about
for-
counting.
Yeah, it's a co.
It's a
I
co.
know,
I
it's a co.
believe I said co.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Good
You
job.
were-
Thumbs up.
I have faith in Ryan,
Oh.
but so we got to look at co-threads, right? Were there any co-threads? So we got one in the upper left. There's
That might be
there's
too
nothing in the
small.
upper right. There's
No,
nothing. That's
no,
just right. What
no.
do we got?
Okay,
What
so
does black have?
white has a 4 liberties and black has a 4. Oh no, black's a 5. Okay, sorry. And then white would have
Has to start the
to
co, right?
start co. And
Is that
The-
big enough?
that's big enough for white.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
black will have to respond.
Right.
But black may have this
Oh, it's a local co-thread.
co-thread.
Okay.
Right? Okay, let's go back to the actual game. Yeah, this is what happened.
Oh, quick question. When was Ryan promoted to 4P? I think it was after the Toronto, right? Toronto in
yeah.
December of last year. To go spectacular.
Yes.
All right, so here comes the co.
And then, yeah,
No choice.
black I will have to capture. And this is
All
the
right.
variation that we just.
So we
played out.
found one co-thread
It's
for
for
white. So you think
Um,
probably L16 for the first?
hmm,
That's big enough.
that's the only co-thread.
I don't. Oh man, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 20. It's 20 plus swing. Whoever. Is so the stones at stake are basically like call it 20, 25 points, right? So in the co-fight, the co-thread has to be either that big or have fought, right?
Yes.
So that's what you're looking for, that magnitude.
Yeah.
How many co-threads of that magnitude are there?
Right. The only thing is when we
Oh,
are
there's
calculating.
your
Yeah,
co-thread.
he played it. Ooh.
Yay,
Okay.
Stephanie.
Yes. So there's a more accurate way to calculate the value of a co. Is
Okay.
we always calculate both sides. So if white lose this whole group, that's 10 stones. But we also calculate how much white will gain. So that will be add them all together. That's the value of the co. So not
Right.
only calculate one side. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 14 points.
Right.
And 20,
So
34.
34.
35. And then plus additional
Call it 40.
Yeah, 40 points.
So we're looking for 40-point co-threads.
Yeah.
Oy. Good luck with that. Oh, question from Stefan about what Andy Liu is up to. I haven't seen Andy for a while. Does anybody know what Andy's up to? Devin's thinking, or he has a thinking face on. You can just say.
I think he's in New York.
In New York. Do you know about where Andy Liu is? Just because you're both in New York. It's a small city. You might know where he is.
No, New York isn't big.
I know. I'm teasing. It's only like million people. All right.
Black resigned.
Yes. Yeah, too big. It's just not big enough.
I think after black captures, white actually has some local co-thread as well.
It's just so many. It's
Yeah.
a co-thread. It's a co-thread generator.
Yeah. Oh, no. This is not the co-thread because black has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and white has a 3. But white actually can play that. Oh no, sorry. White has the local co-thread here,
Right.
and then black will have to capture, and then white now captures here. No co-thread for black. sad.
Oh, but I bet they had fun.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's an honor to play against Mr. Kim.
Yeah, to try them
Um,
out like that.
It's
Well, thank you, Stephanie. That was very entertaining and
Oh,
exciting.
thank you
And
too.
good game. And I
Mhm.
think it just shows the level that's going on there with a professional of that
Mhm.
level. And also, just before we wrap up, I think any because we will have Lightning go Tuesday night. What night does Lightning go?
I think it's tonight.
Is it tonight?
It's always Monday.
Monday night.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So for those who are going to be playing Lightning Go,
Mm.
what lessons would people take from this other than being non-professional?
If you're really enjoying playing Lightning Go, reading is the most important.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's only 10 minutes, right? If I'm right.
Yeah,
It's
10
limited
minutes
time.
sudden death.
Yes. So
No
you have
overtime.
pretty much at the end game, you were just throwing the stones on the floor and then read it very, very, very fast. Do not spend too much time in the opening because you only have 10 minutes.
So don't spend time in the opening.
Play the most opening that you're
So
familiar
play an
with.
opening,
Mhm.
don't spend a lot of time,
Right.
and you really don't have time to read stuff out. Right.
That's right.
So one of the things here I was noticing was that Ryan had played that stuff in the upper left, and then he didn't bother saving the group. Right. Just go ahead and play fast.
Yeah, that's a good strategy too. Even you made if even in one player makes one mistake, that's totally fine. Tanuki and find the best way to minimize the loss and then start something new. Because with a fast game, everything can happen.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
That's right.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you,
and I
Chris.
think they can stick around because if I'm not mistaken, Stephanie's going to be back with us for the Redmond
Cup.
Redmond Cup in, oh my goodness, 15 minutes.
Okay.
3 o'clock, is that right? 3 o'clock?
Yeah,
3 o'clock. Wow. All right. So we need to get you a little break and get Ryan some lunch. And
Sure, sounds good.
thank you, Devin and Eva D and Todd. Really appreciate all the backup there. Thank you all for watching. And we will break now, and we'll be back at 3 o'clock with the next generation.
Yeah.
Maybe some of your students?
Not this year.
time? Okay.
They should still work hard.
All
To
right.
get
Next
into the
year.
final next year.
All right. Thanks, everybody. See you soon.